are always fearful of the things that they don't know. There's this auntie who started looking at my arms because I had really bad flare-ups then. I don't mind like they looking, but after that she started staring and she started scanning her eyes up and down. Then I tried to ignore, but the next thing she did, she was like, there's one incident where like the kid was running towards me happily, then I actually smiled at the kid. However, when the mom saw my legs, she just pulled the child away. Then I was really affected because I felt that like I did nothing wrong. I don't go up to people to actually explain to them, because it's our human nature to get defensive when someone comes to you to talk to you about, are you staring at my leg or something like that, which is, that's not what I want to be. I want people to know psoriasis and learn about psoriasis in their comfort zone. When I was 14, I started having this like red patch at my neck. So then my secondary school clique, they were like kidding about it, saying that, oh, are you getting a love bite? However, my family doctor wasn't really sure what was going on. Then after that, the polyclinic doctor said that, oh, I have psoriasis. So they decided to refer me to one of the hospital specialists. It was just 1 or 2 patches then, so it didn't really bother me. But when I was 17 and 18, when it really came really bad, then I started getting stares from other people. So it started affecting how I feel about psoriasis. A really bad flare-up would be something like the one that I had this January. 80% of my hand will be covered in red patches, and I wouldn't be able to straighten my hands actually because it's so painful. Yeah. And constantly I feel like there's this burning sensation all over my body. What made me cry was more on the pain from the light therapy. The light therapy was burning my skin. But however, every night after the light therapy, I would actually itch really badly. And it's painful sensation every time I dry myself after I bathe. So I had to eat medicine in order to stop the itch and I can sleep well at night. But for me is that I get hangover when I eat the medicine. So it becomes really tough for me to concentrate during lessons. My sister would actually like bring olive oil, like almost every night when the light therapy was hurting me, she'll bring olive oil into my room and she would just put it on my hands and she would say prayers and all those kind. That like every time when she do it, I see like tears in her eyes. Then I realized that like that's how much psoriasis is affecting them at the same time. So to me is that I just have to be strong for them. Those around me actually, they get hurt because they find me so sad every single day. So what's the best way to repay them is to be happy on my own. You must love yourself before people can start loving you. They say that stress and other environmental factors are one of those that causes psoriasis flare-up. For painting, it actually trains my patience. I realized that after I paint, I'm more able to control to not scratch when my psoriasis is itchy because I tend to have a little more patience. People do ask me whether do I blame anyone or do I feel that life is unfair towards me having psoriasis, but actually never once that I really felt that. at the bottom with my self-esteem before, but through psoriasis I gained self-esteem and self-confidence instead. Psoriasis is not contagious, but awareness is. With more awareness created, I guess people wouldn't be any more fearful about psoriasis. The first thing that you see when on a psoriasis patient are usually red patches. So it will be the active ones will be like something like this. Those are the active ones. Or then the next thing you can see is that probably a little dark pigmentations. So these are the pigmentations, the inactive spots. After we apply the topical creams, then we'll get all this. So the active ones are the red ones. Yep. And sometimes on some patients you can see that there will be a little dryness on the more dry ones. Our skin will be more dry. Then there will be like something like this over here. Yep. A flare-up, then those will be even, for example, you can see it will be a bit more elevated than others. Yeah, slightly elevated as compared to others. There are different types of psoriasis. So there are a few types, but one is like the whole hand, like one big patch, that kind. Then there's one that are like the spots one that I have. So if you see like one whole big patch of something like maybe like this, it used to be psoriasis, like this whole big patch. Yeah.